what has been your favorite like event at the competitions?
Stones.
Why?
Because I'm better than people.
I love it. Confidence. Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
So how long have you been doing strongman now?
I did my first comp in 2018.
You're very strict when it comes to your diet and regimen most of the time.
Yes.
When you're done competing, what is your one go-to like cheat meal, cheat food?
That's always the question. But when I'm done competing, I have no excuse to eat shit food. Like I'm back on to chicken and veggies. I'm going to do it as soon as I weigh in before I compete.
There we go. Yeah.
So, because then I'm going to work it off the next day.
What would you like to tell like those young women that are like looking for that type of role model?
One is just find your priority. And I'm trying to teach that to my daughter when she's talking about what her career is going to be. Like you can do the fun career and this is what your pay is going to be. And you can do the more serious career. Like you want to do what you love, but like also what do you want out of life?
Welcome to the strongest podcast in the Treasure Valley, at least for this week.
Yeah, I am Brandon Johnson.
I'm Tyler Rekla, and this is the Synergy Code Podcast. So this week, we have a very special guest, Carlee Olivera. Carlee is a former USS national champion, Strongman Corps national champion, a former world record holder in the axle overhead press at 205 pounds.
Yep.
What else am I missing? America's Strongest Woman champion.
Correct.
What else we got?
Arnold.
There's a lot. Arnold.
Last Arnold I won as well.
Last Arnold. A couple bodybuilding shows.
A couple of those, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a couple. She's also a mother. She was mother of 2 high school kids.
1 middle school, 1 high school.
Oh, I thought he was in high school.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Getting close to.
Yeah.
High school age.
Yeah.
So a couple kids. She is a high function executive at, or if you want to.
I'm an assistant controller at an accounting firm.
There we go. Cool. So yeah, welcome, Carlee.
Thank you.
I like how humble she was when she's like, I won at the Arnold. You're not dropping that.
So I know you aren't real familiar with like the strongman world.
I am very familiar. I did my research.
Yeah, he totally does research. Strongman's or Arnold is a pretty big deal in the strongman world.
Absolutely. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the world's strongest man.
Bam, bam. Yeah, no, not at all. So, Carlee, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Good. So tell us, what have you been up to? What was your last competition we were looking at?
Last competition? What was my last competition?
Was it America's Strongest Woman?
Yeah, America's Strongest Woman. Yeah. So that was.
You're now competing in, what class are you in again?
Lightweight women. So
and then you're also doing masters.
The next competition is masters.
Okay.
So lightweight women is 64 kilograms and less. So about 140 pounds is what I weigh in at.
Oh, nice.
Cool. What was your weight when you broke the world record?
140 is
it was
what I
still
weighed
140.
in at. Yeah.
Okay. And that was 140 pounds, and she pressed 205 pounds overhead.
Right.
With the axle bar, which if you're not familiar with what the axle bar is, you know what a barbell is.
Yep.
Right. So barbell is a 1-inch diameter. Axle bar is a 2-inch diameter.
Oh, wow.
So it's harder to get up. They do what's called a continental clean.
Okay.
So you have to do a switch grip to get it up off the floor, and then it's easier for the bigger guys because they have a stomach they can put it on.
Right.
So for people like her, that's a little bit more slender in the strongman world, it's a lot more difficult. So for her to be able to do that and that be the world record she broke is very, very impressive. And it was with a torn bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
Holy crap.
torn bicep tendon that I tore doing the axle clean and training. As I flipped it, it tore.
Did you feel it?
Oh, yeah. And so I went to the doctor and was like, hey, I have a competition coming up. Can I do it? And he's like, yeah, but you might rupture it.
Did you rupture it?
Not on that lift, but during that competition.
It was during, what competition was that again? Was that was nothing big, was it?
It was a first timer pro comp.
Okay.
I don't know the name.
Was
of
that
it.
a clash? Okay.
No.
Yeah, because you tore it on a keg press or?
I tore it doing an axle clean.
Oh, it was.
And then I ruptured it doing a stone.
Oh, that's what I meant. Rupture. You ruptured during the stone. Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you drop the stone?
Yeah. I wasn't. It was just warm up. I wasn't even I just went to warm up with it. I was like, oh, yep, dropped it. I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah.
sheesh. Oh my goodness. That's
But
crazy.
at least she left with a world record.
Well, heck yeah.
So that's super cool. So how long have you been doing strongman now?
I did my first comp in 2018.
2018.
2017.
And was that here in the Treasure Valley?
Yeah, so just a very local comp. Just signed up on a Wednesday, did it on a Saturday. Super novice, didn't train for it.
And before that, you were doing CrossFit, correct?
Right before that was more powerlifting, bodybuilding style.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I was waiting for you to say, see, I told you she did powerlifting.
I did do powerlifting at one point.
I appreciate that because I researched her before the episode, so I know what to talk about. But anyway, did you hear? She said she did it in 3 days.
Yes.
Which means I can do it in 2.
No, different levels.
Oh,
Different level.
I can't
you
do
got
it.
this.
I can't do it at 64 kilos.
No, you can't weigh in at 140.
Are you calling me fat?
No.
Yeah. No.
You're just taller than me.
Oh, we listen and we don't judge. I thought. What got you into wanting to be a part of the strongman community?
So I did do CrossFit for a while, which is a lot of just playing with lifts,
Yeah.
whereas powerlifting is more structured. You have 3 set lifts. So I like to play. I like to see what I can do. So I had seen Strongman and just wanted to try it. But every time I saw a local comp, it was like, oh, I'm doing bodybuilding training. I had just had something else come up. And so I saw this one Wednesday, signed up for it. I had somebody show me how to lift a log, like a 30-minute training session. And I just went for it just to play.
Were you doing bodybuilding at this time too? When was
I
your
don't-
first bodybuilding show?
2013?
Okay, so you had done
2011?
bodybuilding way previous to Strongman.
That was during
Okay.
like CrossFit because I stopped doing CrossFit for a while and did do
Okay.
bodybuilding. So I've always just jumped around.
Yeah. So you still dabble. In fact, you're training for bodybuilding now, correct?
Not yet, but it's likely before the end of the
That's kind of the plan. So which is really unusual, especially for someone doing strongman, because again, she's super lean when it comes to the strongman world. Because strongman, even the women are usually, they carry around a lot more body fat percentage. So for her to be able to kind of go in and out of strength sports, specifically strongman, into bodybuilding, where you have to be super lean, is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And to be successful at both too. Because your last bodybuilding competition, was that last year? Year before?
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago? You won down in Utah, correct?
Yes, but there wasn't much competition. But I did win.
You still won. Yeah.
No one needs to know that.
Yeah.
No one needs to know
All right.
that. You won. You're
Right.
the champion.
And my next ones that I do will be a natural one.
Okay.
So it'll be a different level of competition.
What do you mean
Cool.
natural?
They will drug test me. So in Strongman.
They don't always drug test you?
Strongman is mostly, until recently, Strongman is completely untested, but there are new federations now, or federation. I don't know if there's multiple.
It's mostly one.
Mostly one that does drug test athletes. So they do have a natural federation for Strongman.
So if we
but
find-
otherwise, no.
If we find it unnatural, I can do it in 1 day.
Which
me
is
the juice.
actually, so it's actually pretty cool because a lot of people, this has come up a lot of times,
lot of
right?
times, yes.
So a lot of people, because PEDs are very prevalent in strongman and strength sports, especially at her
And
level,
bodybuilding.
and bodybuilding, especially in bodybuilding,
Yep.
but especially at her level, at the pro level, it's very, very, very common. It's very uncommon for someone not to take them. And because Carlee has been so successful, she's been accused of doping for years.
Really?
Right?
Yeah, and I've been drug tested 6 or 7 times over the years, just whether it was a natural strongman comp or whether it was a powerlifting meet, whatever, a natural bodybuilding show. I've been tested, lie detectors, urine, all kinds of stuff. But
They'll test you at the competition on a lie detector?
that was the bodybuilding show. They do it like the night before.
Oh my good.
Yeah.
Do like your competitors, like there's no way she's this damn good?
I've had people go to my coach and be like, hey, so like, what is she really on? Like, yes. And even my coaches come like, okay, you're getting stronger. Like, what are you taking? Like, yes, I've always been.
I'm just better than you. And you suck.
It's just consistency.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. She's been doing it for years now, and before competing, she was also always in a good shape, fit,
I've
healthy,
always done
strong.
something.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, what was your like go-to sport and stuff?
Lifting hay bales.
Oh, so you
I grew up country, but
grew up country around in the Treasure Valley?
yes.
Okay.
An Eagle before Eagle was,
Eagle.
yes. But no, I did do sports. I did track mostly. So hurdles, pole vaulting. That was my main sport that I did. Was track.
When was the last time you had fast food?
2006. And it was a yogurt parfait.
And she remembers that.
Okay, well, first of all, I feel attacked because I had Taco Bell today.
No, I mean-
but I feel attacked because what? No, stop. Because both of you looked at me and with judgy eyes. was like, she hasn't eaten
Okay.
fast food in 19
But let me
years.
specify. Okay, so I think of fast food as like burgers and tacos and stuff. Like I've done sandwiches and I've done like a pita pit. Does that count? Like what's the taco or the taco bowl place?
Chipotle?
Yeah, I've done like
Yeah.
Chipotle. So like I don't count those.
It's not really, I wouldn't consider that fast food.
Okay, so like a legit,
like fast casual.
Yeah, like a legit fast food place. 2006. yogurt parfait.
Which is funny. What is so you're very strict when it comes to your diet and regimen most of the time.
Yes.
When you're done competing, what is your one go-to like cheat meal, cheat food?
That's always the question. But when I'm done competing, I have no excuse to eat shit food. Like I'm back on to chicken and veggies. I'm going to do it as soon as I weigh in before I compete.
There we go. Yeah.
So, because then I'm going to work it off the next day. So I do lots of pancakes as soon as I weigh in because I'm trying to get carbs. The night before, it's always a burger, fries, has to be sweet potato fries, has to have a fried egg. And I call the place beforehand to make sure they have sweet potato fries.
Really?
Because I'm not going
not know that.
to go and have them have regular fries. So I'm
Wait, what kind of burger?
Like a legit burger.
Okay, so like red
Like
meat
sit
stuff.
like sit down burger.
Not like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well okay.
Oh, but that's not a turkey burger or anything. Like I'll do a legit burger.
Oh nice.
Sweet potato fries, fried and chocolate chip cookie.
Yes.
Got
So the other day I had last week she was in here and I had some crumble cookies out there and I'd gotten them for some other people making some rounds and delivering some crumble cookies and I had a box left over. So I just put it out here in the lobby and on our way out I was like, Carlee, take
I said no first.
Yeah, so she took it.
I kind of just got an image in my head of dodgeball with Ben Stiller's character when he has the nipple clips and he shocks himself when he goes for the donut. You don't. He's gonna throw the clip on and you're gonna see. But he shocks himself when he wants to go for the donut.
Right.
You want that donut? Go ahead and have a bite. Just a little bite. One little bite won't hurt you.
Because he really wants the sweet, but he used to be a fatty and now he's lean. And I just, for some reason, when you're like,
yeah.
Carlee, go and grab the,
Right.
He's like, no.
Right.
So weird. I know, but anyway.
Cool.
Yeah. So, so one of the, a fun question I want to ask, actually both of you guys, because you guys have both competed.
Yep.
If you guys could compete against one celebrity in a strongman, which one would you decide?
Like just celebrity in general, not strong celebrity?
Strong or just a regular celebrity?
I don't have an answer.
I don't really know celebrities that
Right?
well.
That was my answer. I don't know people.
You guys are no fun.
I know. Sorry. Give me another fun question.
I have no idea.
Really? Is there anybody in the strongman?
Okay, I got one.
We're gonna try to go viral.
one.
Okay.
Dana Lynn Bailey. So,
There you go. That's good answer. I
So
like that.
Dana Lynn Bailey is very strong. She's done a couple bodybuilding shows, but I get called out on like looking like her. Like I'll go to the Olympia or Arnold and I'll have people take pictures with me because I think that I'm her.
Really?
So it'd be really fun to
They're the same. They have similar build, same height, same hair.
But you guys have never been in the same room together?
Oh no, I have pictures with her.
Yeah.
But it's because she was at an expo and I stood in line to stand up with her.
Speaking of which, you've had people actually come up to you to take pictures that thought you were Dana Lynn Bailey before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in like the health and fitness world, they're big celebrities, like YouTube celebrities. Her and her husband Rob, and so
It would be fun to actually like compete against her. To see how strong she really is.
I don't know who I'd.
How would you ever get into the same competition as those like higher echelon, or is it like you got to work your way up and win?
Well, she's a bodybuilder, so she doesn't really compete at strength sports.
Oh, gotcha.
So like she's really strong. So it'd be fun to see like, okay, what can you do at strongman?
But I guess that though it is. I'm curious, how many shows did you do, or I guess when did you become pro in strongman?
2020.
2020. So you started in 18, and so it took you 2 years to become pro.
Right.
How many shows did you do before you became pro?
I have 5.
5?
Maybe. I
Okay.
mean, you have to do enough to qualify for nationals, and then at nationals is where I got my pro card.
Right.
Oh, you just didn't declare it like Michael Scott? I declare bankruptcy.
Right. So I did not declare it. I won nationals.
That's
for
cool.
it.
Which 2 years is pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick to become pro.
Especially when you just started.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So you've been pro since 2020, right? And then so what has been, I guess, what's been the biggest competition? Because I named a bunch at the beginning, right? What's been the biggest competition you've done? I guess not so much as like accolades won, but what was like your favorite competition, the biggest one, like you felt like the nerves being on a big stage?
So I did Clash, which is now Pro Strongman League. So I will jump into things just because I get bored. And so there was an online qualifier for the 82 kilogram women's. So I'm a 64. So this is a good 40 pounds.
Oh, so
more
what's
than me.
82? Is that 160 maybe.
185.
Okay.
185, I think. So I did an online qualifier just for fun. Like I was just bored, so I did it, and I qualified. And so I was like, shit, if I go, I'm going to get my ass kicked because these girls are 40 pounds bigger than me.
Yeah.
At weigh-in.
But at weigh-ins, right.
Yeah.
And then because they're going to eat as soon as, because they usually drop 10, 15
Do you
pounds.
weigh in 24 hours prior?
Yeah. So a lot of times what people will do is they'll cut a little bit to make it into a weight class. And then over the next 24 hours, they drink.
How much could they actually gain though in 24 hours?
15, 20 pounds.
Quite a bit.
In 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I dehydrate myself. So I'll lose 3 pounds. In 3 days, I'll lose 10 pounds. Or even in 24 hours, I can lose 10 pounds. Yeah. And so like, if that's how they did it, was dehydrating themselves, all it takes is drinking some
What's
water.
been your biggest cut?
I cut down to 132.
From?
You normally sit at 150.
And how long a period of time was that?
That one I had to actually train for. So I trained for bodybuilding to get lean enough.
That was USS, right?
Yeah. And then, so I got down to 140 just body fat wise. And then I water cut down to 132.
Yeah.
But sorry, I'm going to skip back to my actual
go for it.
answer.
Yep.
So all the girls are 40, 50 pounds bigger than me. Now I lost my train of thought.
Way to go, Tyler. You interrupted her.
Okay. Oh, but I wasn't going to go because I would get my ass kicked. But it was on ESPN.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Cool.
So I went only because I was going to be on ESPN. I was like, I might get my ass kicked, but it'll be on ESPN.
Heck yeah.
So go ahead.
I didn't get my ass kicked. I mean, I got 4th or 5th. I think I got 5th against all the girls.
I think it was 5th. Yeah. What was really cool about that show, because I watched it, I had a watch party at the house. We had a bunch of people over watching her compete on ESPN. What was really cool, there was the stones, the round stones are called Atlas stones, right? There was a stone over bar for reps. So how many times could you take the stone and put it over that bar in a period of time, or was it just like...
it's just max. You had somebody pass it back. So like another competitor was on the other side and they'd give it back to you, and then you keep going.
And it was almost like round robin series where like if you kept going, say me and you were going, and then you couldn't get it over, someone else would come in and take your spot, and I would go against that person. So what had happened was what'd you get, like 30 reps almost, 27 or something like that?
No, because it was a 260 pound stone, 262 I think, and I think I got 14
It was more
reps,
than that, wasn't it?
16 reps.
It was a lot. It was a lot of reps for that weight at that stone.
A 260 pound stone?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God. Because there's no grips. You just
No,
chalk
but you
up
have
your...
tacky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's like honey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Three
But it
I didn't
was,
know that. I thought it was just chalk you guys used.
Nah.
no, they use tacky, so it's like pine tar. But it was really, really impressive. It was really cool to see. And it was really cool afterwards because like that stuff really sticks to your shirt. And so her shirt afterwards, you still have that shirt, don't you?
I have it on my wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So it was all
ripped to
tattered and
pieces.
torn. It was,
That's
it was,
cool.
It was super neat. Yeah.
That's cool. So do you ever go back and rewatch it? Or did you watch it to see what you need to work on or stuff, technique?
No, because every competition is different. Like I might never do those events ever again. So I don't necessarily watch the technique. I leave it up to my coach. I did have people call me or text me and be like, hey, I'm at the bar. You're on TV. That was kind of cool.
That's cool.
That's awesome. But did they require you to buy them beers because you're on TV? Wow,
They should have
lost
bought me
out.
a beer too.
Right?
But you were on TV.
Right.
Yeah, if you're on TV, you owe whoever sees you a 6-pack of beer.
That's not how it works.
That is how
I
it
think. No, I don't think so. So speaking of coach, your coach is Terry,
Terry.
right? So me and Carlee used to have the same coach.
Oh, okay.
And so when I used to compete, we would sometimes train together. And it was really funny because like Carlee being pro, and I wasn't pro level at my class, but we'd go train together, and I always forget that she's still like a 140-pound female because we'd be doing something, and then I'd be like, "Okay, let's up the weight." She's like, "No, that's where I'm stopping." Oh yeah, that's right. You're still a 140-pound female. Can't quite do that because I had this perception of like she could just do whatever I can do, right? Totally.
Just keep up.
Yeah.
Not always.
Not always. Yeah.
What would you tell young females that are considering getting into the strong man competition world?
Just do it. Like that's literally what I did, is just sign up and just do it. Most people are going to be scared because it's big weights.
Yep.
You just go find a group. There's every gym that has strongman stuff has strongman Saturday or strongman Sunday. If you show up and you're like, hey, I want to learn, somebody's going to show you.
Gotcha.
I love to take people with me. I'll take my friends that do bodybuilding. They have no idea what I'm doing. Just take them and let them play. Because that's what it is. You're just playing. Like, oh, you can pick up that 120-pound stone. What about the 150? Like, you're totally just playing. I would suggest getting a trainer especially if you're new to just lifting in general for technique. If you're not new to lifting in general, if you know how to lift, your form is good on most lifting things, you could probably get away with just a strongman Saturday, strongman Sunday type crew. But if you're brand new to lifting, you'd want a trainer just to make sure you don't injure yourself.
So it's a very welcoming community. If you, especially if you're novice and you don't know what you're doing,
you go to the right gym and they're going to cheer you on and they're going to give you little tips and tricks.
Not only just the gyms, even just like the competitions. Yeah. Strongman's very welcoming. So if you go to competitions most of the time, you'll have the outliers, but most of the time, everyone's very, very encouraging. Mm-hmm. So like at her last competition at America's Strongest Woman, it was cool to watch. I can't remember who it was. Someone hit a really heavy deadlift.
Yeah.
And you guys were all out there cheering her on, right?
She had a world record.
Yeah.
And so we got behind her and just cheered her on. Like she kicked her ass, but we're going to cheer her on.
Yeah. Cool. And so it was like during the competition, they're cheering on, she's cheering on her competitor. Right. So that's just kind of how Strongman is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
It's very encouraging and welcoming.
Because I know like myself, as I don't go to the gym very often, but I don't go to the gym because I don't want to get ridiculed because I'm not doing the right movements or doing the machines right or doing the lift right and stuff. But that's kind of awesome that the community is more welcoming than that.
Yeah. It's super cool. Yeah.
What is the one thing that you guys lift that you put your hands in like an iron
log?
Is that what it's called?
Can we press it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the most you've ever pressed on that?
200 pounds.
Oh, wow. Holy crap. Over your head? Oh my God. What about you? 150?
305.
Oh, that's cool. I did 306, but whatever.
Yeah. That was a bad lift for me actually. So thanks for bringing that up.
What has been your favorite like event at the competitions?
Stones.
Why?
Because I'm better than people.
I love it. Confidence. Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
So my
humble brag.
Yeah, very, very. I love it.
My deadlift is shit. Like I'm gonna get my ass kicked on deadlift, but for some reason, stones I have. I don't know if it's just power. I don't know what it is, but like I do good at stones.
You do well at your yoke's really good too, right? Isn't your yoke pretty good?
I'm slow. I can go heavy.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I love to go heavy, but like speed, I have one speed no matter if it's 300 pounds or 600 pounds. It's one speed.
She's not built for speed. She's built for power.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, what a couple episodes ago, we were making a joke about the music we listen to pump us up for the day. What song is your go-to song before a competition?
I don't listen to music like at the gym or even at a competition. So I don't necessarily have one. I'm usually interacting with people.
Okay.
I do listen to rap music. Very gangster.
Yeah,
couldn't tell.
Very much so.
Can see it. Yeah.
But I don't have a specific
How do you stay motivated then? Like, how do you stay focused and motivated and not get the distractions?
So there's some people that you go out and they're laser focused and they're, resting bitch face or whatever. I go out there and I'm usually laughing with the judge. And I've gotten shit for it. Like, my ex used to give me shit. Like, you need to get focused. You need to like focus on what you're. That's just not how I roll. Like, I don't need the big back slap. I don't need the big yelling. Like, I know the competition. I know what I need to do, and it's just how I go.
Yeah, I was the same way. A lot of times you just turn it on in your head. I never had to walk up music or anything either. I just went out there. And same thing. You're having fun before, and then when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Right.
And then when you're done, you're done.
Right.
You did the thing. You turn it off.
I might trip and fall at the end. I'm going to laugh about it. I'm not going to get pissed about it. Like,
have you ever had a really embarrassing moment at a competition?
So, okay. So in strength sports, this is very common, and she's actually got a lot of shit for it. And she actually made a reel about it a couple years ago. It's very common for women to urinate on the platform while they're deadlifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you've had kids.
And that's like
especially if you had kids, I can imagine.
Okay, it's not just deadlifting.
Right.
It's
but you see it a lot at deadlifting.
Yes. I pee a lot.
You're marking your territory. You're like, you're just telling, you're like, bitch, this is my spot. Yeah. This is my sport.
When it happened the first time, mortified. I was so mortified. And now I have had so many women reach out and be like, I lift heavy because like you showed me that it was okay. Like, yeah, lift the weight. Like, who fucking cares? You're going to wipe it up when you're done. You're going to go change your shorts. Like, you're not making, like, you're going to clean up.
Nobody cares. Anybody doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's always the betas that are like, ew, gross. It's pee. It's like, wipe it up. It's not a big deal. Yeah. But it's very common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it was funny when it became a thing there for like a very short period of time. I don't know if it started with her or with some other girls. Like it was just happening on Instagram and stuff like that in the strongman world, if you will. And it was like this reel going around, like you were making one. And it was like really focusing on like, hey, look, I pee. It was just, yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
No, that's cool because that shows, it happens.
Yeah.
And it kind of puts people at ease, because if it does happen and somebody doesn't know and they're like, oh my gosh, they're embarrassed.
There's so many women that like, oh, I stopped my lift because I felt it coming. Like, no, don't stop the lift. Lift the weights. Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
No,
So I want to back up a little bit. So before Strongman and everything, obviously you have a career, right? How long have you been doing that? How long have you been doing that stuff in your personal life there?
So I graduated with an undergrad 2006. I then went and got.
Was that here in BSU
Oregon State.
Oregon State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Started my career and they're like, hey, you want to go back to school? You want to get your CMA? I was like, no. Like, we'll pay for it. Shit. Okay. So I went and got a master's degree in business. After that, had timed it all right. Had a child, had my daughter. And then they're like, hey, you want to go back again? No, but we'll pay for it. So I went and got my CMA, which is most people hear of CPA for an accountant, public accountant. I have my CMA, which is management accounting. Oh. So I work for an accounting firm, but I don't go out and do other people's financials. I do our financials.
Got it.
So I do have that. So I got those, 2009, 2011. And so I've been working as a assistant controller, accounting manager, that realm since then.
Cool. Right on. And then, so when, Jaden, you talked about having her, when was that? How old is Jaden now?
2009.
2009. Okay. And then you adopted another kid. Drake.
Yep.
And when was that? When did you adopt him?
2011. So he was born, and I got him from the hospital.
Okay.
So yeah, I've had him since birth as well.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And that was,
awesome.
Was that just you that did that, or you were in a relationship at that time?
I was married. Yeah.
Was this Jaden's dad? Mm-hmm. You were married to? Okay. So how'd that come about? How'd you get into wanting to adopt?
Yeah. So I had always wanted to adopt. It's always my plan. He was a little concerned with it. He wanted to have kids. And we had a friend that they had both adopted and birthed children. And he could see that the love was the same. Like there wasn't a difference. It wasn't like you treated one way and treated the other way. And so after he saw that, he was more open to it because that was always my plan. I got pregnant. My pregnant was easy. I hated it. No desire to do it again. Like I taught cycling and boot camp classes until I was 9 months pregnant and my knees were hitting my belly. Yeah. So like I was active the whole time. I hated it. Yeah. Like I never wanted to do it again. So as soon as that pregnancy, like I did it once, fine. But then we looked at adoption after that.
Cool. Right on. Yeah, that's super cool.
No, that's awesome because my mother-in-law, actually, she adopted brothers from up in Spokane and stuff. And you can tell that that needs to happen a lot more.
Yeah.
And it needs to be easier. Like, because people who want to adopt, they're like, well, I got to go to China or I got to go to different countries because it's cheaper than it is the United States. And it's like, it sucks because there's a lot of kids that just need a really good home.
Did you adopt Drake here?
Yeah.
Was that local?
From Baton Rouge.
Oh, he's from Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So how does that, walk me through that process. How does that work? How do you find a baby in Baton Rouge?
So we had an agency and so we put together a scrapbook per se of us, about our life, about Jaden at the time. And they present it to the birth moms and they present all of these little scrapbooks and the birth mom actually gets to choose us.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
And so we could have like a video interview with us or a phone call and she gets to choose us. Slightly different in Drake's case, but yeah, that's the general process.
Right.
They help us match up.
That's awesome.
Did you get a name, Drake? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that worked.
No, that's cool. How old is Drake?
How old? He is 13.
Oh, nice. Do they go to your competitions and root you on, and do they want to get into the world or no?
Drake is not competitive at all. No. Like he has done strongman and powerlifting. Oh, just because I've forced them to try it. I like them because he would go in and he'd put like a 20-pound bar on his back and squat and be like, "Oh, this is so heavy." And then by the end, squatting 75 pounds, like just to teach them hard work.
Yeah.
Jaden, she's much more competitive, and so she would rather do strongman, but she doesn't want me to be her coach.
Fair enough.
Which makes sense.
Which makes sense. And she also just got done with lacrosse, right?
Right. She does lacrosse, so that's kind of her chosen sport
cool.
at this point.
Is she like this? She's going to continue to do it?
She's going to do it again. Yeah.
Awesome. Good for her.
cool.
Right on. Yeah.
I feel like lacrosse is starting to make its head into like a popular sport.
It has like really in like last 10 years. One of my childhood best friends from Vail, when he went to college in Southern Oregon, and they had a big lacrosse team there. And he went to, I guess like their world championships in Australia and won gold there.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
So I saw him come down here and play CWI at one point.
It looks really like physical, like a physical football.
Well, they beat the shit out of each other with those
sticks,
the rackets. What are
Yeah.
they called?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Yeah.
What is the best advice you've received during your strongman competition season?
I don't listen to advice.
You don't listen to advice.
No,
Okay.
I do all the things you're not supposed to do.
Got it. So other people learn from you?
No. So like I went to Thailand
Okay.
the week before I competed at the Arnold.
Oh, wow.
And I won the Arnold.
Why?
Why did I go?
Yeah, to Thailand of all places.
We found a reel and all of us single ladies was like, hey, this looks fun. Let's do this. I'm like, okay.
Oh, so you went there for a vacay, not to train for the
No,
Arnold.
I didn't train
Oh,
at
I thought you
all.
went there for
No.
training. Oh,
No,
okay.
I do
Carlee does all the
things
shit you're not
not
supposed to.
supposed to do. So I don't listen to like what you're
This is
supposed
awesome.
to do. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I should be resting. Like let's go run a hill.
So one thing that's really funny about Carlee is she's a very, very high level athlete, but do not ask her about training advice.
Got it.
Right. So like we were talking right before this, she was having an issue with her hip, right? And I had shown her a couple techniques to do to help it make it better. And I know better. I know she's not going to do it. As soon as she came in, what'd she say? You know those things you showed me? Yeah, I didn't do them at all. Because she's not good at like doing that stuff, the preventative stuff, unless someone tells her, like her coach puts it in, she's not doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that's
so-
how you get it in there.
I'll follow my program.
Yeah.
I get everything done on my program, but then I throw an extra credit.
And don't ask her why she's doing what.
Okay.
She does
Right.
it because
I'm told to.
Coach told her to.
Right.
Yeah. So back to the kids. So that was during your first marriage, correct?
Yep.
And then so that obviously ended.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
And then-
we were getting really personal on this episode.
we're going-
like, let's get deep.
We're going into
Do we
it,
need
right?
to lower the lights and like be like all
I'll
therapy
go
sessions?
somewhere with it. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So that was your first marriage. Then your second one.
Yep.
Walk me through that. What happened there? So like, when was that?
Sweet Jesus. Oh my gosh.
I was divorced.
I'm not pulling any punches here.
No,
man.
you're
We're
not.
just talking about
Jeez.
it.
I was
Conversation.
I was divorced for 1 month. Actually, my ex had moved out for 1 month, and I met my second husband. We didn't date for like 4 months. Didn't officially date, but yes. So I've never been single until right now
Yes.
because I was married with my second husband for 8 years. We were together for 8 years. I was with my first husband for 17 years.
And you just got recently divorced last year.
In October.
Yeah, so it's almost been a year.
Yep.
So the reason I bring that up is because we were talking about the Thailand trip. So her and a couple of her friends, they all were single at the same time, correct? Were they all married previously too and gotten out of marriages, or were just
Not all of them recently. So it was all staggered. But when I got divorced, there was 7 single ladies.
that's
7. There's not 7 anymore.
no, and that's kind of scary. 7 single ladies. That's
It was not scary. Do you know how many fun reels we made?
that's true.
In Thailand?
We made lots of fun reels in Thailand.
So
There was-
That's awesome.
it wasn't just Thailand. I mean, so walk me through. So you get divorced or file for a divorce in October.
Yep.
How many trips have you done since October?
Of 24 or 25?
Of 24.
Oh, sweet baby.
Well, obviously not 25 because that's in 2 months from
Oh,
now.
that's right.
So
Okay, so there was Belize,
Please.
that's right.
Bahamas, Thailand. So I'm just talking international trips.
That's yes.
Okay, because
Yeah.
there was other local ones.
Right,
in there.
right.
Okay, Belize, Bahamas, Thailand, Mexico 3 times now, and I have Panama and Costa Rica left this year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which one has been your favorite so far?
Thailand by far.
Why? Cheap?
I mean, getting there is the most expensive part. Like once you're there, it's pretty cheap. But we had a great group that somebody was like, "Hey, I really want to go for a run today." I'm like, "All right, I'll go for a run with you." I was like, "Hey, I really want to ride the scooters." We all rode the scooters. It felt like we were gonna die. We didn't. Somebody else was like, "Hey, I really want to go see elephants." Like everybody just had like something they wanted to do, and we all just made it work.
That's
It
cool.
was a really good group.
And you didn't do a lot of this with your previous relationship.
Correct.
Okay.
We didn't travel much.
Was this like something you just felt that was building up, kind of pent up over because how long were you married for in your second marriage?
8. Well, we were married for 6 years, I believe.
6 years.
Like,
and how much
over
did you
8.
guys travel at all? Or
We traveled a little bit. It just wasn't his desire. So if I did it, it was a lot of it alone. We did at the very end go to Ireland. So that was still in the last year. I went to Ireland as well. That was for a competition.
That was the naturals, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of my travel was either on my own with a friend that would compete with me because there's a lot of competitions. When I did the pro strongman leagues where I had ESPN there, I took my daughter. So yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we've made a few Mexico trips, right?
You.
So why all of a sudden we're doing all these Mexico trips? What's going on there?
That was he had a question for that.
Yeah, he forgot about the question.
That's fine. Okay.
What's the most exciting? I didn't forget. I was waiting. I was trying to wonder where you're going with all these like deep personal
Ask a
questions.
question.
Like, what's next? You're gonna ask her, hey, what's your blood type? Hey, how was your childhood? Is this therapy session? What is the most exciting thing that you're currently working on at this moment?
At this moment, I just bought a house in Mexico. Okay, so I bought it with my mom, but there's a story
What part?
behind it. Puerto Vallarta.
Shut up.
Would you like to rent my house? I need to get it out for rent.
That is awesome.
So
International HGTV, I think is international home buyers. So many beautiful homes. I want to go to Croatia. I want to buy a house in Croatia.
there you go.
Beautiful,
Do it.
cheap.
Do it. I
Bank
was
account
in,
says no. Not until this podcast goes viral.
Got it. I was in Puerto Vallarta 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I was walking up to this lookout. So I was there with a friend, my ex, and we were walking up to this lookout. And we were just looking at the houses. Ooh, that one's cool. And ooh, that one's cool. You know how you just daydream? Pointed out this house, and I was like, I want that one. Totally joking. I was there in June, and my friend is a realtor there. She's like, hey, your house is for sale. Do you want to go see it?
Oh, she's a realtor. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, hey, your house is for sale. You want to go like get a tour of it? I was like, oh, that's funny. I was like, but sure, that would be fun just because it's my dream house. So we get there, get a tour of it. I was like, shit, now I want it. So I'm taking the link and I'm sending it to all my girlfriends, my single girl ladies, and my mom. And I'm like, hey, who wants to buy a house with me? Totally joking. My mom's like, are you serious? No, but I could be. I totally could be. I did have a 5-year plan to buy a house internationally. Was not ready for it now.
Yeah.
But it happened. So I was just down there. We went down there to close and we had contractors working on the house. I just got back last night, right?
Yeah.
I got back last night because the contractors were finishing up. So I was there to like check their work, to pay them. I met with the company that's going to help us, like the property management company that's going to get it all listed for us. So in 2 weeks.
So is it ready to go?
It's ready.
ready.
Well, they're going to put plants on the deck or on the rooftop.
Otherwise, it's ready to go.
Otherwise, it's ready to go.
How do people find that? Where can somebody rent that?
Your Mexico house?
Yeah.
So is it like a Mexican Airbnb?
It's just Airbnb.
Oh, just Airbnb. Okay, cool.
Straight up Airbnb.
Yeah.
They do get a better rate if they go directly to the property management company. So on Instagram, sorry, I'm plugging now.
No, go.
On Instagram, if you find The Cube, because my house had a name when I bought it.
Oh, cool.
The Cube, Puerto Vallarta.
Wait, did it already have the name?
If you Google this, go to Google, look The Cube, Puerto Vallarta. That's my house.
No shit. I thought you came up with that. I saw you started the Instagram page for it, so I followed the Instagram
That
page.
is awesome.
I thought you just came up
No,
with
it
that.
had a name.
Oh, that's cool. It's
Is
it's
awesome.
a very interesting looking house. How far away from the beach is it?
It's about a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, it's
Sweet baby Jesus.
yeah.
Cool.
And it sits up kind of like on a hillside, right? So
It's a climb. So
You could see the ocean from the deck.
yeah. Any room of the house, living room, kitchen,
Wow.
bathroom, shower, you can see the ocean. So
That's cool.
we had the contractors come to us because Chelsea and I were the first trip. We're in one room, my mom and her husband in the other room. The contractor comes and like, hey, the neighbors were afraid to tell you, but when you take a shower, they can see you because the whole house is like glass up there and it's frosted glass. So we thought we were good. But if it's dark outside and the lights are on inside.
They were getting a show. Hey.
Wow. No shit.
So I bought a shower curtain to go, in front of the glass.
How 2-bedroom house then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How big's the house?
It's called like 2,000 square feet, but I think they count the garage space.
Is that underneath
It's just
it?
underneath it.
Oh,
Cool.
Gotcha.
So it's not huge, but it's 2 bedrooms and everything is glass. Like all the walls are all
That
glass.
is so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah. So you're just up for anything.
Yes.
You'll do
I
anyone
did a
says
Spartan race 2 weeks before that.
That's right. So you'd come back from Mexico on like a Friday, right?
Right.
And the next day you
Saturday morning, yeah.
Saturday morning you were doing a Spartan race out there in Payette.
Yep.
Was that the 10K, 5K?
It was a 5K.
5K.
It was a little one.
Yeah.
But
how was that? How was the Spartan race?
I died. So events, all these strength events, I did the guys' weights.
Do you know what a Spartan is? You know how that works?
Is that the one with the little electric probes?
That one's Tough Mudder.
Oh.
But similar.
I have no idea what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Tough Mudder.
It's-
It's fun. I think I've done it once.
I didn't know they had electric probes.
Yeah, don't do Tough Mudder. It's
What?
terrible. It like has little things and they shock you as you run through it.
Oh, no.
not like-
That sounds stupid.
Have you ever put your tongue on a 9-volt battery?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's fun.
No.
Explains a lot, right?
It's fun. a lot of paint
It's
chips.
very similar
Yeah, okay.
to that.
Okay.
Strength ones, like there was like a guy bucket with weights and a girl bucket and like a sandbag and stones even. And I always did the guy ones. So that part was easy. The cardio kicked my ass, which I've done them.
Yeah, that's surprising.
I was not expecting that. So I'm blaming it on the fact that I had just got back from Mexico and I'd been walking up and down hills for a week.
So does that mean you have to do another one to redeem yourself?
So
then?
I was invited to do a beast, which is like 13 miles.
Is that the top?
How long is Spartan?
Yeah.
She did the 5K. So what's a
So I
5K?
did
Like
miles?
2
so they
miles,
have different
2.5
ones.
miles.
So there's
Oh.
a sprint, which is like 3 to 5 miles.
Okay.
There's a super, which I think is 8 to 10, and then a beast is like 12 to 13.
So the beast is the Spartan. It's just longer distance.
right.
Yeah, they
So-
have in the Spartan when you finish it, you get like a little medal, and they're thirds. And so if you do all three, you'll get like the full medal.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they have one above that. I think they have like a marathon level, don't they? Like
Something
like pro
ultra
level.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah, it
I'm
sounds
invited. So that means I might actually.
When is it?
To, the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Where is it?
Arizona.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
But also the weekend before Panama.
Oh,
We'll see.
Oh.
yeah. Well, you get in good shape. Run it. Yeah. When are you gonna do your bodybuilding show?
So I told Chelsea, I was like, okay, so if I sign up for the Spartan, that means this could be my cardio to get me lean for the bodybuilding show. Then we would take a break for Panama. So like it would kind of get lean,
Yeah.
do a little break, and then get lean, and then I don't know when the actual competition would be. So I need
Because
to
you,
find out.
so goal is tentatively to potentially, possibly, maybe get a pro bodybuilding card,
Right. So Chelsea is my best friend. She's an amazing coach.
and she's local to
She's
Treasure
local
Valley.
here.
Yeah.
She just got somebody their pro card. Emily got her pro card, 3 pro cards actually.
Congratulations, Emily.
And I have BB Pro. So that's amazing.
So how does that work? How does she get 3?
2 different divisions. So she did women's physique, she did figure, and then there's also like masters.
Okay.
And then there's open.
Okay.
So she got between those. Yeah.
Cool.
Is the competition pool here in Boise, is it big enough to get like,
Not in Boise.
Oh.
She went to New York.
oh, okay. Oh, dang. Okay. So oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do have bodybuilding shows here, but I don't think they're
You can't get a pro card. Yeah.
They have 2 or 3 here locally.
Where's the closest one to go to
Yes.
compete?
Pro card?
Yeah.
Vegas, probably.
Vegas? Okay.
Yeah.
Vegas is a pretty popular one
Yeah.
amongst the people I know.
Yeah, I would figure that you'd have to have a large pool of people, or is it a large pool of talent?
They all travel, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
So I have a client. She's actually traveling to Bali in like 6 weeks for her competition.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get a pro card? Like win a certain amount?
So for bodybuilding,
Yeah.
it's different in each division, but it's either you win your class or you get top 2 in your class, or sometimes you have to get the overall. It's because you have your classes, but they're by height. Like whereas my sport's by weight, theirs is by height. So
Okay.
you might have a winner at this height and a winner at this height, and then they all get together and whoever wins the overall. So it just depends on the division.
Do you get paid, or does that help you get sponsorships or something, or
Get a pro
is
card.
it just for trash talking rights?
For getting a pro card, honestly, is mostly just so you can say you did it. It's just something to accomplish.
It's so you can put the IFBB letters on the
On
back
your
of your
Instagram?
Instagram handle.
Yeah.
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 Now, some people will actually do something with it, and they do go on to do. Like I have a friend of mine that he didn't qualify. He was close to qualifying for the Olympia, which is like
Huge, yeah.
the biggest bodybuilding show of the year, right? So some people will actually go on to do something with it, but some people will get that and be like, cool, I got it, I'm done.
Most people will go compete at least once to say they competed as a pro.
Yeah.
And if you win, a pro comp, you might get a couple $1,000, but that's not even going to pay for your travel, let alone your coach and your tanning and your suit.
What was your biggest payout?
I've
As
got
a Strongman pro.
Yeah, I've got paid $5,000 a couple times.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a good tax write-off is mostly what it is because I can write off all my travel expenses,
absolutely.
but you're not making money at it.
Gotcha.
No.
So
Well, is it hard to get sponsors in bodybuilding world?
bodybuilding or strongman?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So for you, I guess it would be strongman.
Right. So I did work at getting a list of sponsors. I have a great supplement company. My massages are taken care of. My
Where do you get your massages at, Carlee?
Tyler does my massages.
Like for real? Because on
Yeah.
her Instagram, I saw something with an H start with the massage.
No, you didn't.
I'll pull it up.
No.
I'll pull it up.
There's Gonstead Chiropractic.
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
I'll prove you wrong.
I have
No, I'm just kidding.
I've gotten some great sponsors, but I've had those same sponsors since 2020-ish.
Yeah, I've sponsored you for 4 years.
Yeah. So
Something
I've had
that.
like the same sponsors, the same people supporting me the whole time.
Yeah.
Hybrid health massage.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Is that your own?
That's
Wait,
that's
where's
on your
that at?
LinkedIn, or not your LinkedIn, your link tree.
I don't ever looked at that.
Oh,
But on my, if you go to my actual Instagram bio,
Someone needs to change that, Carlee.
we're gonna get. We're about to put our
bio.
dancing shoes.
my bio has him.
Hybrid's where I used to work.
Oh,
So it's still Tyler.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was
Okay.
always me, but through Hybrid.
gotcha.
And then when I branched out on my own,
Right.
she
You got bloopers. We might have to look these up and put these on the episode.
They're old, but I've always got bloopers. I love
Do you-
bloopers.
Do you update this very often?
I update Instagram all the time. I
she
don't
posts
know.
almost daily.
Oh, definitely. But I don't necessarily put them into those little
Oh,
buckets
gotcha.
at the top.
Gotcha.
Very well.
Sorry, I'm just watch out windows. Holy crap! How'd you not drop that on your head? Whew. All right. I realized that we were in the middle of a podcast, but I was just
They can't see that.
I was
Nobody
just
can see
like,
that.
holy cow. Because all the caption says, don't worry, I took care, I saved the windows. And I was like, what do you mean? And then she, whatever that lift is over her head was like, whoop. And I was like, oh my God. All I imagine is like fall and her feet just up. Anyway,
What lift is he talking
It was a
about?
split jerk
Oh,
off a
okay.
box. And
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, I caught it, but I was like stumbling and there was glass windows at Berserker right behind me.
Oh,
And I-
that's an old.
that's
clip.
a
an
stupid
old clip.
spot to put that lift, by the way.
Hey.
It was 2019.
She was new. But yeah, so you have go back to your sponsors. So you got
Yeah. So I have,
how easy was it to get those sponsors?
it always takes work, and you also don't want sponsors that are just sponsors. Like you want to make sure that there's stuff you're going to use and support. So I've found those that support me. I found what works for me as far as supplements, massage, chiropractic. I use for all my lifting gear is Cerberus, which is like the best out there. So I got the best quality and then I've just stuck with them. I'm not looking at switching sponsors just because I got a new competition that I won.
No, that's awesome.
When did like sponsors start rolling in?
Right around like that pro card time, like 2020 is when I started, I think, working with Gonstead Chiropractic and the supplement company, UXO Supplements, and you were right around the same time. Cerberus was a little bit later. So with Cerberus, I started
When she
out.
keeps saying me, she means top tier massage therapy
Sorry.
and performance recovery.
that one.
Continue.
With Cerberus, they're a very big company. I started out with like a discount code. And then at one point I was like, hey, I do pretty good. Like, how do I become an athlete?
Yeah.
And so that's when I became an athlete. So, but they've always been there since like 2020.
So how have you balanced doing the competitions, getting the sponsorships, maintaining like your adventurous side while maintaining a professional world, basically?
I don't sleep.
Okay.
And I drink lots of coffee, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like last night, I got in from Mexico. Our flight was an hour delayed. Maybe got to bed at like midnight. I was up at 5 so I could get a lift in. And then I head to the office. I'm at the office all day and now I'm here. Like my life is very structured. I have kids half the time. So I know that if I have kids, I'm going to work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. If I don't have kids, I can work out at 5 o'clock at night.
Gotcha.
But like everything is just planned out. And that's how it has to be. I work way too much. So most people, if you work, you might have a 40-hour work week. If I go on a trip, I'm on my laptop on the plane. If everybody's sleeping and I wake up to drink coffee, I'm on my laptop. Like I work a lot. And so in order to make it work, all of this to make it work, I just have to be very structured.
Yeah. Well, because in my profession as an executive coach and trying to motivate people to get out of their own damn way, so they take the risk, but in a high energy, positive way. With my military structure, what I like to do is I like to challenge people to what the hell do you want, right? And a lot of people are afraid of taking that risk, but they tend to use the excuse, I don't have time.
Right.
And that's why I really wanted to ask that question, because if you're working 40 plus hours in a very high level position in the corporate America, plus you're competing, plus you're a world traveler, plus you're a mom, it's like, holy crap.
It all depends on what you want. There are people that need that downtime and relaxation. I hate sitting still. If the TV is on at my house on the weekend, it drives me crazy. I don't sit still well, but that's just how I function.
So how do you relax?
Or do you relax? So I think Carlee's a good example of the whole discipline over motivation thing, because she's like she said, she's very structured and very disciplined. And a lot of high level professional athletes are that way. You have to, not like NFL stuff, but strongman, bodybuilding, stuff like that, is because you don't get paid a lot. You get these sponsorships that do help with a little bit. You're not making money. You're not monetarily gaining from that. You're getting some stuff for free. You're getting some services, maybe a discount, whatever it is. So you have to put in the work to be at that high level of an athlete, whether it's bodybuilding, strongman, powerlifting, whatever it is. And you still also have to maintain your work life, right? You have to maintain your family life if you have kids and stuff like that. And then anything else you want to do on top of that. So she's a really good example of that.
Would you say you've always had that, or have you learned it along the way?
So I grew up with very strong women in my life.
Okay.
I had a single mom that's always on the go. Even still, she's very active with the kids. I mean, she bought the house with me in Mexico and we're down there fixing it up. My grandma is in her 90s. My grandma still goes hunting. And she's always been raised on a farm. I just have very strong women in my life and we're always on the go. So that is definitely how I grew up. If I do need just chill downtime, that's going to be going for a bike ride, going for a hike, paddleboarding. I love paddleboarding. In the winter, I love hot springs. Just hot springs are my favorite because I'm away from my computer. I'm away from my cell phone. The drive, up on the water, all of that, it just gets me away from my normal responsibility. And that's my downtime.
Speaking of which, have you heard of Sisu yet down here?
Sisu?
Yeah, it's the contrast therapy place.
You were telling me about it.
So I went there last week.
Okay, how was it?
I think you would really like it.
Okay.
It was awful, but awesome at the same time. So they have 2 rooms. Each room has a sauna. Each room has a cold tub in it. Okay. And one room has a 50-degree tub.
Okay.
And then sauna. The other one's a 40-degree tub and the sauna. When we got there, the 50-degree tub was pretty full. There was probably about half a dozen people. And there's screw it. Let's go to the 40-degree one.
Right.
It is cold. It's very cold. And I'm not used to it. But I will say, we went back and forth quite a few times. And I think the longest I was in there for was 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost all feeling in my legs. It was great. You would really like it, I think.
Right.
So CC was actually pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever done a cold plunge, but I just started recently going to a couple of hot springs.
Okay.
One in Idaho City. Yep. That's the pool, nice area.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that everyone goes to. Yeah. But what I started getting into is the deprivation tank. Have you ever done that?
Okay. No.
The floating where you you float in a an Epsom, 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt.
Yeah.
And you get an hour of just nothing. No, but you're.
God, I would wonder how you would do in that.
Yeah. Well, your mind will go somewhere where you can't explain.
If I slow down at all, I fall asleep. If I can go to the dentist and fall asleep, because this is my form of slowing down. I can drink a cup of coffee at 10 o'clock at night. And if I lay down in bed, I'm asleep.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm just so high.
Which so that's not a good thing.
No,
caffeine's not supposed to let you fall asleep. So
that's fine. I think me and you are kind of the same in that aspect.
Yeah.
Because I could drink a Red Bull and go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm I don't know if this is supposed to happen. People are you shouldn't be drinking a Red Bull at 11 o'clock. I'm I only sleep 4 hours a night anyway. So let's go.
If I have caffeine past 2-3 o'clock, I don't sleep well that night. Yeah.
And in Mexico, I only had very limited food at the house because I didn't want to stock up and it needs to be Airbnb ready. And so I would find myself at 10 when you kind of get that snacky feeling. I was making coffee at 10 o'clock at night because that's what I had in the house.
So speaking of hunting, I just want to point this out. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you wear something that wasn't black or white. You're wearing camouflage.
Look at me.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm kind of boring.
Stepping out. She's stepping out.
It's fine.
Very, very, I don't know.
No, that's awesome.
Mundane palette.
As you're in black.
I know. This is all I wear.
Yeah.
Nothing but black.
So what, as we wrap this episode up, because I think we're almost at around an hour, what would you say, what would Okay, so I want to preface this question because I have two daughters. One is a 14-year-old and she's in gymnastics, and the other one is 10-year-old and she's a dancer, and they are absolutely amazing. But it's awesome to hear that a strong woman who is a professionally minded, is a mom, is a world traveler, and all that. It still gets after it, right? Yeah. So what would you, besides just do it, because I know I asked you something similar earlier, but what would you like to tell like those young women that are like looking for that type of role model? Especially when you said, I don't listen to advice, I do what I want.
Do what I want. I definitely do. One is just find your priority. And I'm trying to teach that to my daughter when she's talking about what her career is going to be. Like, you can do the fun career and this is what your pay is going to be. And you can do the more serious career. Like, you want to do what you love, but like also what do you want out of life? And so finding what you want and going for it. I also like be able to like sustain yourself. Like, don't rely on somebody else. And as a strong woman, I've never been in a relationship where I felt like I couldn't leave if I wanted to.
That's fine.
Like I do pretty well for myself in my.
It was going to come up anyway.
I do pretty well for myself in my careers, and so like it's hard to find somebody at my level to date. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Until now, they're gonna see this and be like, "Hit me up."
So that'll happen. It happens all the time. So I guess with that, go ahead and tell everyone where they can find you.
Okay. So my Instagram name, that's mostly what I post on, and I post way too much. Like if I post, if you want to see my car, it's on there. If you want to see me in the makeup, like in the morning without any makeup on, like I just don't give a shit. Like this is me. Carlee_uncaged.
That's Instagram.
That's just on Instagram.
Or you don't really do Facebook.
I don't really do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
So that's
this was great.
Carlee Uncaged.
Yeah, appreciate you being on.
Awesome. Thank you for showing
Thanks.
up. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Synergy Code podcast. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow us on all platforms. To stay up to date with all things Synergy Code, follow us at the Synergy Code Pod on social media.